experience that shaped me and my personality would be moving and living in 3 different states all before I was in middle school. I was born in St. Paul, Minnesota in 1991. My parents were both from Minnesota and their families were living there too. Back then, the entire family would get together for holidays, birthdays, and even weekend hangouts. Soon after my little brother was born, we moved to Stillwater, Minnesota. That stay was short and sweet because soon after we were off to Brighton, Michigan. I was in first grade walking to a school where did not know a single person besides my own two brothers. But in that age, it was easy to find friends and kids to play with, and it wasn't long until I was considered almost the entire neighborhood my friends. By the time we got settled and I felt like I was going to be home for a long time, we got the news that my dad got a job in Madison, Wisconsin, and we needed to move again. I didn't want to go, and I didn't want to leave all my friends I had just made. Once we started house hunting in Madison, it took longer to find a house than both my parents were hoping for, so we were sent back up to Grandma's to finish the last month or so of fourth grade in a whole new school, new people, again. Talk about awkward. I remember trying to explain to kids that I was only going to be there for the summer, and then I was moving. I'm not sure if it ever quite made sense to them, because I know it really didn't make sense to me either. Well, that year wrapped up when we found our house in DeForest, Wisconsin. The thought of a house wasn't so bad because we had a huge yard and a pool in the backyard. We moved July of 2001, so my summer here was short-lived. School came faster than I thought it would. My only friend was our neighbor Sarah, who was 2 years older than me. I remember the first day of school like it was yesterday. Everyone had a friend or knew people around them except for me. I instantly felt out of place and started hating this place. Talk about the worst time to make new friends. Eventually I made friends with a few people and felt a little more comfortable, but I wanted everyone to like me. I wanted to finally fit in and feel like I was popular. So that was my goal. I did whatever it took from 5th and 6th grade to finally fit in, from buying cool clothes to doing my hair like everyone else. I remember one day someone coming up to me and asking me what my name was, and I told them it was Tori. Then they went to talk about how I was the new girl and I always wore an orange Gap sweatshirt. Yeah, I never wore that sweatshirt again. As the years went on, people knew me and knew who I was, and by the 7th grade I no longer felt like an outcast. I even played the same sports as everyone else. I hated volleyball in middle school because I was so bad at it, and I would always liked running, so I should have been on the cross country team, but all the cool girls were on the volleyball team, so that's the sport I choose to do, so I would fit in. Through the rest of middle school and high school, I did whatever it took to fit in. I didn't want to know the feeling of people not liking me and not wanting to be around me. Once we got to high school, I knew no matter how cool we thought we were in middle school, it didn't matter anymore, because soon we were going to be at the bottom of the food chain. So I spent a little less time worrying about fitting in with my class and decided to do some other things so I could meet new people from different classes. So to start, I joined the cross country team, and I'd already felt like I was part of something, and high school hadn't even started yet. The older girls on the team were really good about making you feel like you were part of something and you had friends before school even started. Throughout the rest of high school, I was starting to get more and more or less concerned about making other people happy and trying to fit in and make myself happy. So I spent time with people who made me happy and that I had things in common with. The girls I thought were cool in middle school, I no longer hung out with or talked to, and I really stopped caring so much about what other people thought of me. I don't think it would have taken me so long to find out where I fit in and who my real friends were if I wasn't so concerned about being with the cool crowd and fitting in with all the popular kids. Moving and having to be able to adapt to new situations and make new friends quickly has really shaped my personality into what it is now. It helped me when I went off to college, it helped me being part of the mobile unit at Mirador Hospital, and it's helped me meet and make friends with new people I never would have been friends with before. I've always tried to be outgoing and easy for people to talk to, but now I'm not so worried about trying to fit in with people. Now I'm growing into the person I want to be and finding out who I really am. If I hadn't moved so much, I don't think it would have taken me so long to realize what kind of person I want to be and what kind of person I needed to be to fit in.